Okay, that's weird. Character's still tired, on the horse, and stamina just went up, and it's still going up. That's strange. That's not good. I had that problem with the Unity too. So obviously in the boxes, picked up the boxes, and I've got the mouse on the screen. And of course, doing the tab, and it's gone again. Well, what's weirder is that stamina bar. We should have absolutely zero stamina, and yet the stamina bar is constantly coming back, giving us an option to run, which is strange to say the least. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Stars End. I'm your host, 2005 Guy Road 2. Okay, so today we're going to skip a little bit ahead. We're exactly where we left off last time. But we're going to go for some plastic after all. So where I say if we're going to skip ahead, we're going to completely ignore the copper bits, which we're going to need for various other things later on. But apparently somebody's having trouble with gathering oil through the bottles and onto making plastic. Now we do have a fair amount of salt still left over, which is needed to make plastic. But you don't use the normal empty water bottles anymore. You're supposed to have, if we go into crafting, go into, where is it going to be? Component? Yep, there it is. The empty oil bottle in order to use them. So I'm just going to quickly do a print screen here so that I can get that up onto Steam for that person, and hopefully we can get the video out there for them as well ASAP. So if anyone needs to figure out how to do the plastic, we'll be showing that today. Now there is still a bug when it comes to the amount of oil bottles used to get one oil drum. Now in the future, when the update goes out after the rewrite, when it comes to oil, plastics and stuff like that, it will be a completely different system, and it won't be bottles. It will be oil drums, but it will be completely different than what it currently is. The only thing is, I'm not sure when the update goes out, because there is a lot of nasty stuff happening in the background, and it's not nasty as in development wise, but it's nasty in let's say various viruses which are not software related. The nasty one being out of a certain country, very very large in size, made in a lab with apparently US funding by a doctor in the US that is apparently in charge of medical something or other in the US, giving out really, really bad advice as to how people are supposed to be safe and everything. And this idiot thought it was a good thing to develop, even though the risks were that high, and that the risks were supposed to be all right. Even if the outbreak came out and as people started dying because of it and stuff like that, that scumbag really needs to be locked up in the deepest, darkest hellhole of a prison that the US has. Okay, so I've just pulled in a root access point. Anyone can use this one. So if you guys see two wooden boxes just standing there with a root access box on top, feel free to use it if you need it. Okay, so I've just dropped in everything that we've got on us in there, so we can run around again without too many issues. So we need to get the bottle so that we can get the oil going. So let's quickly jump on and let's quickly head out. So best way to get the bottles would be either in Clayton or maybe Terry's Turnoff. I'm not sure if that one's got it or not. What's behind that? Oh, okay. I think Clayton it is in that case. Now, apparently there are currently quite a few people, well, quite a few. There are a couple of people currently online, so we don't really want to muck about with them. Of course, if anyone needs any help, I don't mind helping them, of course. Granted, I'm not completely sure where I've left all the dev commands, so yeah, that's what's going to be that. So that said, let's quickly make our way to Clayton, which is apparently in the straight line over there. Okay, so let's quickly head there. A minute, did I pinch somebody else's horse? Maybe. For some reason, it looks like my horse is right there. So whose horse was this one? Oops. Nope. They're both mine? That can't be right. Don't tell me the horse duplication bug is back. Okay, that's a bit weird. No. Somebody's got a weird structure over there. Well, I guess if you're a minimalist which wants to stick to the maximum limit of 256 items, including ships, I guess that's one way of doing it. I wonder, do these ones actually sell those oil bottles? Granted, we don't have anything to sell on us currently, but we do have a little bit in the way of currency still left. Yep, there we go. Empty oil bottles for 20 each. We can do 10 at least. Well, yeah, we can do 10. Let's go for 10. Come on. Okay. Okay. So let's say we grab one for the moment. What we can also do is do a little bit of an experiment. So if we do 4, can we? Oh, it just auto stacks. Okay, never mind then. We'll do that bit of the experiment later then. So let's quickly do that. How are we doing on the waterfront? We're still alright for the moment. Now, unfortunately, 10 bottles of oil is not going to get us very far. And if we do that experimentation, well, quite frankly, couple barrels of oil is not going to be anywhere close to being enough to make a lot of plastic. And there is also that bug as well, apparently, still. So we can hear everyone's landing gear, even though they're not even close to where we are. So, yeah, there is that little issue still. So we've got 1 barrel of oil. So let's say we say that we keep 2 bottles on us. Now, in theory, we should be able to get 2 crude oil out of that, right? I would say at the moment it's a case of wrong. And we're just about to find out why. See, there's still a bug there. Now, that's just used up 2 to make 1 barrel of oil. This is why I'd recommend keeping, well, just have a little setup somewhere. very close to the oil drum. Have a box down with all the bottles in it, and just to play around with it. Just make sure that you've got those bottles handy, and just do one at a time when you're going after the oil. Now, this is very long-winded. It will take a long while because of this bug, but at the moment this is pretty much the only way to get plastic, which is basically to wait a minute, not close enough. Which is yeah, the only way to get the plastic, because I don't think you can even buy the plastic separately on the stations. There we go. So it's just used 2 out of 3 bottles to make 1 crude oil. So if you've got more than 1 in there, you're going to wind up using 2 at a time. So for example, if we had all 10 bottles in there, we could only make a total of 5 cans of crude oil. Now, if we do it all one by one, unfortunately, it will take a little while to do it. It's just going to take a little while to accumulate the amount of oil required. So what I'll do is I'll quickly do these off of camera. I'll grab some more oil in the process by trading in, well, actually, just out of curiosity, can we actually just buy the crude oil somewhere? That would be interesting if we could. I didn't really have a little look at the what that lady was selling additionally. We'll have to go back and have a little bit of a look at that. Let's head off to Clayton and have a little look if that lady over there actually sells crude on its own, because if she does, it'll be a lot easier method of getting the crude oil on its own. We could also check the electronic shop to see if they sell plastic, but I seriously doubt it. I still think that we're going to wind up having to oh, I'm listed as dev again. Oh, nice. Looks like that's been updated again. Oops. Stuck. Oh, another floating tree. That's not good. Oop, horse is out of stamina again. Actually, there's another one right here, isn't there? So let's have a quick peek at this one. Just wondering, do they sell crude on its own? It would make so much less work, granted. You'd have to have quite a lot of credits, so. Oop. Wouldn't sell crude by any chance, would you? Nope, no crude here. Plenty of bottles, but no crude. Oh, no. Let's see if there's actually a shop that would sell the crude. Let's check this one over here. I doubt it. I think it's just car parts and bits and pieces, but let's have a little look. Hello, Grease Monkey. Do you have any oil? Nope. Just fuel and a bike and the rover. That's it. Okay. A favourite shop? Do you have any oil by any chance? Ooh. I know it's only still 9 bar. Okay, oil bottle again, 20. Oh, there's a note down there. Survival guide. That's about it. There's nothing else there. So I'm afraid it's going to be a case of we're going to have to sell a lot of stuff, get a lot of bottles, and do it one at a time. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. Well, let's grab all those, where are they? Flintstones. And sulfur ore. Trousers. Wonder how much cash we get out of that lot. $1.99. Okay, so still not enough for what I would like to see, but never mind. Still better than nothing. Okay, so let's grab these. So that's going to be close to 70. Although 7, I think. 7 would be 148. Okay, so it's going to take us a little while to get all this. So what I'll do is I'll see you guys once we've got the 78 in drums. Okay, looks like we've got another question. Basically, I have to run everything from this person through Google Translate because I don't speak a word of Russian. I'm not sure, so I can't read it. So I've got to thank you on the picture for which oil bottle. Now there's a question regarding the sound and the doors opening and closing. So apparently the sliders don't work when it comes to the the sound effects. Now I've had issues with sound effects once before, with basically the doors being too loud, and it looks like this player is having a similar sort of issue. So let's have a little peek at the terminal over here. Oops. How the heck can they stop a horse? Especially when it's on full gallop. Yeah, I don't remember making a second saddle, sorry. Let's have a quick peek in here. No, I'm only showing the one horse. That's really weird. For some reason I've got two horses but I only see one. That's really strange. Okay, so that noise used to be way too loud for me. So let's see if that bug is back again. So let's put the SFX all the way down to 0. Okay, so yeah, that's not it. Maybe it's a little bit, but not completely. So I think that was on 3. Environmental volume. Well, that's clearly the rain. Well, it's not that. Okay, what else do we have? That's about it. So it's only SFX and environmental. Okay, it looks like we've got that issue again where we can't change the sound effects for that. I'll have to ask the devs if they can add a slider for all the other objects, or if they can integrate that the sound effect for the doors in with the normal sound effects. So it looks like that may have been missed. So let's quickly do that. I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got the crude oil. I've put it down the sleeping bag because I'm getting tired of the note going out up over the top. But it looks like we may have accidentally picked up somebody else's horse. So I'm just going to quickly return this, pick up our horse, and I'll be right back with you guys. There we go. Now it's well rested again. Okay, so now we've got our actual horse over there, so that's a little bit better. Now, before we go off into space, and without the salt I might add, let's go for building options. What else do we need for this lot? We need the brackets, we need some nails, and we need some scrap. That can be arranged. Oh, wrong thing. I think we just need iron for the brackets. We do have 7 brackets, some nails, got some sheet metal, and some scrap. minute. Let's just do one of those. And that just needed scrap metal apparently. Okay. Was it 8 of those that we needed? No, we only need 4. Basically, I'm looking at ways of speeding up that process. Okay, so I just have to unpack the nails. There we go. In theory, we should be able to make that one now. Oh, yeah. Of course, we can't do that because we need this advanced assembly bench. Okay, we need some cash. I'll be right back. Yes, I will be. Okay, so let's see if we've got enough materials on us to get an assembly bench. Okay, let's have a look. Do you have an assembly bench? And the answer is no. Ah, crap. How much does it cost us to make one? skills. Advanced. One electronic, one power, one circuit, one copper wire. One copper wire, electronic, circuit, sheets of metal. Okay, so we can do that. We just need to quickly get some cash first. Shame we can't move that over there. Oh. Okay, let's quickly grab some cash. Oops. Show me where's. There's this. I think the prices have changed a bit. Okay, let's see. We need at least one copper. Let's just do 2 for common sense-ish reasons. One of those. One of those. Tell with it. Let's buy one of those too. Anything else? We're a bit low on cash now. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be it for the moment. We could always see if we can buy plastic from up above as well, of course. Okay, so crafting. Advanced bench. Oh wait, didn't we do that one? We didn't do that one. Oh. Crap, we need more cash. We've got the metal sheet, so we don't have to worry about it, but that's going to be a bit of a problem. We need more stuff. Okay, I'm just going to hit up all the rubbish bins, and I'll see you guys soon thereafter. Damn it, these ones are all empty. It's like somebody beat us to it. Okay, so crafting, I've made a couple of fishing rods. They're priced at 95 each, so hopefully we get something good for that. 33 each. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. It's about a third of the initial price, so that's not bad. Okay, that's definitely enough for the circuit that we've got now. Okay. Okay. You want one of those, please? Thank you. Okay, now we should be able to do it. Okay, so let's make the advanced workbench. We should be able to, oh, we need the metal, don't we? Global loot over there. And sheet. Metal sheet. We're also going to need those now, those. What else did we need? Can't remember, let's take those ones out as well just in case. Advanced. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Just want to make the one so we can still use the crude that we've got left to make plastic. Okay. Oh boy, that thing's huge. There we go. We've got our own silo. Okay, so that's it. Let's pick up the last of the empty bottles, at least one at a time. And quickly see if it's already got oil in it. Yep, it's got oil in there as well. So that will save a little bit of time for when we do some more. But first things first. Yeah, let's do that. We've still got enough water currently on us. Should have enough food-wise at the moment as well, so put that in there. Actually, we might as well keep those in there as well, so that we don't have them all just on us the whole time. There you go, that should do. Okay, so let's grab our tickets back first. We need our tickets. We're also going to need the spacesuit. That means more money. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very small break. I'm going to do some more winding off of camera. And I shall see you guys when we've got a spacesuit. Okay, so it's actually been a couple of hours. By the way. And once again my throat's upset and I forgot where we were, but looking at our inventory we were just about to go off into space, albeit I can't find out where I put the oil drums. think I put them in the global loop. Let's have a little look. Yep, there they are. Oh yeah, the reason why I did that, of course, was so that we wouldn't be too much overweight. So let's put that in there as well. There we go. Okay, so let's head off to the space station, where we can make the, turn the materials, the oil and the salt, into plastics. See. And it's just my luck that once again, when we come on, it's pitch black in game. For some reason I've got this awful knack where I go in the game and it's nighttime in the game. Can't get off here. Come on. Oh, I forgot. I still had to get the penny up the cash for the spacesuits. Be right back. Okay, there we go. So that's all mined up. And unfortunately, this is not going to get us the 2300 that we're going to need. So we're going to have to get some more stuff. So I'll be another couple of seconds for you guys, and for me, another hour or two. Okay, now we should have enough. There we go. Okay, oh, and I haven't even sold in that one yet. Wow. Okay, maybe we already did have enough. No, wait a minute, that's, let's see, not a 0. Okay. Oh, either way, we've got over 4,000 now, so that's more than enough at the moment. Okay, so let's head back to the spaceport and pick ourselves up a spacesuit and a jetpack. So I prefer the jetpack over the horse. What the heck? Okay, horse stopped running right there. Sounds like somebody's chopping down a couple of trees here and there. Let's see, where was the terminal building? Okay. Spacesuit. And jetpack. Come on. Why can't we do the jetpack? Ah, that's weird. Okay. Oh, we already had the boots. Well, now we've got better boots. Light boots. Space boots. You see spacesuit. Light suit. Spacesuit it is. Okay, and we want the heavy breathing helmet. Okay. Although it'd be nice if we could actually turn the jetpack on and off without. Why is that over there all of a sudden? That's weird. Okay. That one in there, that one in there, that one in there. Yeah, let's put the empty bottles in there as well for the moment. We've got 2, which is enough. And apparently the electro cup gave us 30 food, so that's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, we should be fine. Could have gone from the inside out, but short ferry pass.
Departure in 10 seconds. The ferry network operates in accordance with mercantile law. Please be
See a problem. Where are we? Straight into the PvP zone. Good luck shooting one of these ships though. Needle in a haystack, even though it is yellow.
We will soon be arriving at our destination. We have arrived. We hope you enjoyed your ride with the
Actually.
BC Ferry Network.
Okay. Let us down. Actually, probably slow way to get through there is this way, but never mind. There we go. So let's grab the oil and the remaining salt. There we go. Oh, looks like there's a box in the wrong place again. Okay, so we're going to turn the 79 crude into polymers, which gives us a total of 26 polymers. This is why I would not recommend using plastic to make the bottles. As you may see, we're not getting any bottles back. Okay, so now we've got the 26 polymers. Oh, wait a minute, we've got normal bottles back. Okay, that's something else I'll have to bring up with them later. So we've got empty water bottles, 26 of them only. So 79 oil. To 26 polymer and 26 water bottle. So yeah, definitely gonna have to bring that up with them. So I'll do that later for you guys. But like I said, all this is going to be changing when the update comes out, because it won't be water bottles, it won't be oil bottles, it will actually be metal cans made out of scrap. At least that's what I got from the lead programmer. And it will make a lot more sense than it currently does. Okay, so let's put that to one side again. So now we want to turn those polymers into plastic, and this is another reason why it just isn't that cost effective. So if you wanted to make one of those oil bottles, you'd be looking at one plastic. So you'd be looking at 13 out of 79 or 76 oil bottles, or if you had a whole lot in your inventory, double that. So you'd be looking at 52 bottles. So definitely not cost effective. So when you need plastic, I would only recommend just making the plastic, but that is that's an issue. I wonder how far we can travel without. Might be all the way through. Let's have a look. Let's go to the shop. So it'd be nice if we could just buy the plastic from there as well. There we go. Oop. And do we have 13? We have the full 13. Okay. Okay, so we have camping and clothing, I think. Nope, this one's clothing. So it's just clothing we've got the flight suit in there as well. And then this one, backpacks. So all the different backpacks, including the wood box for some reason. Interesting. Okay. Then over here we have hosing, makeshift oil tank, cloning pod, so we don't actually have to make it. Let's just buy that one, saves us from having to make it. Can we do the, yep, we can buy a wooden shack. How much for a door? 153, why not? Let's get the shutter as well, 26. Okay. So basically, if you don't want to do a lot of grinding for to make a house, you can just buy the materials up here. But you still have to get the collateral first, so you have to get all the materials that you want to sell in. So still means some grinding to a point. So here we can buy polymers, but we can't buy the plastic. So for each single piece of plastic, valued up as 143, you'd be spending 120, 130, 136. Might be cheaper. 136. Well, if you're mining with salt, that's still a little bit more expensive than buying the bottles outright. It's 8 credits more expensive. And again, I don't know how much the salt would normally be. It says here 10, so in a way it probably is cheaper. That is if you can buy the salt. What do we have here? Okay, salt for 10. So yeah, you could come up to the space station and with a boatload of cash, let's buy the salt and buy the polymers and then just make as much plastic as you want. That might be the other way around it. Or go up to Nox and mine the helium-3, turn that into cash, and then you can do it. But then again, if you do that, you can probably buy a spaceship outright instead of making it yourself. Well, we're just going to make it instead. I think this one is, oh no, this one's vehicle parts. So you can buy the booster drive, the flight control module, miniature fusion reactor, nuclear reactor, fuel, spacer engine, vehicle fuel, or empty oil bottles. Okay, so basically when it comes to making a ship, I think it's just a booster drive shell that you need. Actually, it could be the miniature nuclear reactor, the fusion, the CPU. Let's have a little look. Crafting. Well, let's put this over here then. Vehicle. Oh, come on. Really? I think it's because we're in this one. Let's exit that completely for the moment and go for crafting. Okay, so when it comes to crafting a spinner, we need cockpit, frame, and spinner hull. That's basically all three that you actually really need at the moment. So for the hull, it's just 6 plastic, a couple brackets, and a couple iron sheets. And for the frame, it's a couple more plastic, so we don't have enough plastic at the moment. Some metal brackets, some iron. Okay, so 6, 12, so we need a total of 18, So we need to get another 5 polymer at the moment. We don't have enough cash to do that, unfortunately. What do we? 5. We need 10 polymers. We might just have enough for that. There we go, 10 polymers. And then we need a flight computer. And all those bits and pieces we can get down on the planet. And we can always make these down on the planet. So you don't have to mine the copper up in space. Just buy the bits outright. Of course, if you want to make everything from scratch, there will be a lot of grinding involved, both on the planet and in space, because you need to grind the copper, you need to grind the silicon, which is basically the quartz crystal. You need to get uranium for the fuel, and it will take a long time, but it's probably a little bit more. Let's say if you just want to play the game without having to rely on the shops, then yes, I would definitely recommend doing that. But if you don't want to do too much grinding, don't mind spending maybe 1 or 2 hours grinding just to get to pony up the cash, then by all means pony up the cash for the flight suit. Go to Knox, mine up the helium-3, get more cash, then just buy the little bits and pieces outright, or just buy the ship outright by that point. So I'm pretty sure that you'll have enough for 2, maybe 3 ships. That said, we could always have a look at that later on. Of course, if you're running low on cash, there's also the option to check all the bins. Sometimes you can be lucky, sometimes you might not be. So it looks like we were not very lucky there. So let's quickly turn those polymers into plastic. Oh. I wonder. Oh, no missions at the moment. But that's all stuff to come in the next update. You are tired and need sleep. Okay, let's get the last 5. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave the episode there for the moment, guys. Next time we'll just make the ship from scratch, and I'll be able to show you that you don't have to make all of the components, which is something that you probably will have to do when the update goes live. But I'll also let them know about the that bit where it's giving you the wrong bottles back currently. And then hopefully we can get something done about that. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why in the comments below. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon and select all to get notified when the next video or live stream goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video and will enjoy the videos to come. Bye for now. Don't tell me we're going to have to do Alt F4 right now. The game's frozen. Oh, no. Hey, here we go.
We will soon be arriving at our destination. We have arrived. We hope you've enjoyed your ride with the BC Ferry Network.
Who the heck put their horse there?